Chief Electoral Officer of Manipur says altogether 19,59,429 individuals are eligible voters in Manipur for ensuing 17th Lok Sabha polls. Ministry of Home Affairs deployed 90 company of Central Armed Police Forces for ensuing Lok Sabha polls in Manipur, all women security personnel in 2 assembly constituencies. Political parties kick-start election campaigns to woo voters for upcoming 17th Lok Sabha election. Unknown miscreants set ablaze government-aided Salungpham High School at Salungpham Kang Thokchau of Thobal district in the wee hours. 7 rooms gutted down. And young Haubam Bhushan creates history by becoming first tennis player of Manipur to qualify for upcoming Junior Wimbledon Tennis Championship 2019. Hello and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. I'm Joyce Wusham with the top stories and latest news at this hour. Chief Electoral Officer of Manipur, P.K. Singh, has announced that altogether 19,59,429 individuals in Manipur are eligible to cast votes in the ensuing 17th Lok Sabha elections. The total voters include 20,185 service voters, 9,62,932 men, 9,96,452 women, and 45 third-gender voters. Speaking to media at CEO office Lamphel today, State Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh stated that polling will take place in 2,862 polling stations, out of which 227 polling stations of Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency and 56 polling stations of Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency are in critical locations. He added that 171 outer polling stations and 54 inner polling stations are in vulnerable zones. P.K. Singh also mentioned that 4 senior officers were assigned by the Election Commission to facilitate differently abled voters to exercise their franchise. The 4 officers are J.C. Ramthanga, M. Lakshmi Kumar, T.H. Gopan and Gyan Prakash. The Chief Electoral Officer also stated that every voters will be provided voter slips through BLO and first-time voters will be provided proper guidance.
Out of this, 283 are classified as critical, of which 227 are in outer and 56 in inner, and 225 have been classified as vulnerable. 1,217 polling stations were without electricity. We have taken measures to electrify all the polling stations. So far, 900 out of 1217 have been completed, and the remaining will be done by 31st March. This time again, for the first time in the state, we are having a uniform signage across all polling stations. That has been done centrally by CEO office. Again, one more thing which is being done for the first time is a voter guide. Instructions were always there, but we never complied. This time we are printing a voter guide and distributing to every family in the electoral roll. We are printing about close to 5 lakh voter guides, and the distribution will start after 2-3 days through the BLO.
The Ministry of Home Affairs has deployed 90 Central Armed Police Forces CAPF companies for the ensuing Lok Sabha polls in Manipur. It includes 15 company of IRB, Manipur, CRPF, BSF, SAP from Assam and Mizoram, and Railway Protection Force RPF securities. With an aim for women empowerment, for the first time in India, 2 assembly constituencies of Inner and Outer Manipur Parliamentary Constituency will be guarded exclusively by women personnel. Yai School Assembly Constituency under Inner Manipur Parliamentary Constituency and Churachandpur Assembly Constituency under Outer Manipur will be guarded by women all-security personnel. Chief Electoral Officer P.K. Singh also mentioned that as part of security measures ahead of the polls, the Income Tax Department has seized a total of 10,27,000 rupees cash and liquor worth around 32 lakh rupees jointly by police and excise department. He also said golds worth around 1.12 crore rupees, narcotics and drugs worth around 4.33 A crore rupees were confiscated as well as destroyed illegal poppy plantations worth around 19.25 crore rupees cultivated over 385 acres of land. He maintained that 100 unlicensed guns were recovered along with incriminating items used in making bombs. PK Singh also said that 318 potentially harmful individuals were picked up, out of which actions were taken on 112 individuals. The Chief Electoral Officer also disclosed that online webcasting and static recording will be placed in 1,250 polling stations, including critical and vulnerable polling stations.
We have orders for deployment of 90 companies of CAPF. Now, all the 90 companies would be used for deployment for election duty during the outer Manipur election. Thereafter, some of them will be de-inducted because the requirement in inner is slightly less. So, about 44 of CAPF are to be deployed in the inner Manipur parliamentary constituency. There's been a drastic reduction in the service of non-bailable warrant. Normally, what happens is these things are kept in the background. People don't give importance. But the moment elections are announced, one of the very strict instructions of the commission is that the NBW should come down. And I'm happy to say that now only 46 are pending throughout the state.
Political parties have kick-started political conferences to woo voters for upcoming 17th Lok Sabha election. Bharatiya Janata Party has started election campaigning for its inner Manipur parliamentary constituency candidate R.K. Ranjan. BJP Hengang Mandal organized a political conference at Nishru Ground in Luangsangbam of Imphal East today. The event was attended by Chief Minister Nongthongpam Biren and party leaders. Speaking in the event, Chief Minister N. Biren lauded the works taken up by Prime Minister Narendra Modi-led government at the centre. He added that under Jan Dhan Yojana and startup schemes, crores of youths were provided employment opportunities, stating that Manipur will be self-sufficient in fish production in 3 to 4 years under the BJP-led state government, and that war on drug movement of the state government will root out drugs menace in the state. Biren appeals people to vote for BJP in the upcoming election.
Leader na kaisa da mano guru ni kasai koi chung mang na 1950 dagi political leader matik sa ba koi da lairam ma ba koi na matik sa ba khalam be ngasi noi koi na war si war akoi ngasi kep ki launa ri ba nang ri ba Manipur People's Bill ki launa ri ba ILP ki launa si launa roi project to koi baat tar ko da ngai 1967 ne Indira Gandhi ki matam da Brahma ka border agreement to ba ka da akoi Manipur ki concern yaw pura yaw pura hujik ne koi na soi le thang se armed forces special power in 1958 thamjan biram akoi da dai ya ba so vote pi ba hayu da bagi mi khan ba hayu da bi ne koi na si war se mi khan ba hayu ba politics the party khan ba hayu ba ma ki philosophy ma ki wakal ondo nai na ga vote pi ga de akoi ngasi sumai na war vote le par leader.
Speaking in a political conference, BJP candidate in Inner Manipur parliamentary constituency for 17th Lok Sabha polls, R.K. Ranjan stressed the need to form an exclusive policy for youths for building a better future as the state population consists of 33% youths. He appeals to vote for him and give him a chance to serve the people of the state at his best. R.K. Ranjan also called on to reflect on issues created due to inefficiency of previous MPs from the state. Speaking in the event, President of BJP Manipur Pradesh, Khetrimayum Bhavananda, mocked Congress party of giving party tickets to a politically inexperienced candidate. He maintained that Congress does not have any efficient candidate anymore. Large number of residents in Hengang constituency attended the meet.
Honorable Prime Minister, amasung Honorable Chief Minister na Bharat ki amasung Manipur ki pangthokadaba saput thorang kaya asida khongjel yangna amadi ekoi Honorable Chief Minister na tamjeni ba thabak sing ado aihakna Delhi da lejaraga Prime Minister ka amadi leiriba Lok Sabha ki Honorable Minister sing adu tanaraga Honorable Chief Minister na tawningi ba thabak khuding ba do mapung phana khulai khuna tawun ngana bi adu ma sewa adu tawsage abadi
अपनी पार्टी की वोटर पार्टी की दमक तक कोई समझने का लाभा पार्टी की कई मकर कंट्रीब्यूशन तो वो नंबर तो अदु मियो है लोग ना अपनी पार्टी की टीके पी बने अदु कांग्रेस में तो भी मोई मेरे लेते ताक में अदु ताक में मेरे बेटे ताक में सरेंडर तो बने
INC inner candidate O Nabakishore IAS also campaigned for the ensuing Lok Sabha elections at Hyangthang, Tarahai today. Nauria Pakanglakpa Block Congress Committee organized a public meet at Hyangthang, Tarahai Konjil Primary School. Congress inner candidate O Nabakishore and Congress member Dr. S. Manauton highlighted the objectives and agenda of Congress party on the occasion. On the other hand, former Lok Sabha MP Kim Gangte has left BJP. Speaking to media at Manipur Press Club today, Kim Gangte stated that she has submitted her resignation letter to BJP leaders yesterday. She alleged BJP for looking down upon women despite initiating women empowering schemes like Beti Bachao, Beti Padhao. Kim Gangte stated that as a Manipuri, she has been striving for welfare of the women of the state and has been serving people of the state in various aspects. Kim Gangte claimed that she worked relentlessly for strengthening BJP. The former Lok Sabha MP questioned why she was not given BJP ticket for the ensuing 17 Lok Sabha election.
To ask party leaders, paisana karigidamak engonda party ticket deny to bano haibasi. I want to ask the chief minister. I want to ask party leaders, paisana ticket leiraga lepo hairadi Manipur gi praja nga sidi singre paisana maram oiduna engonda pidaba oiram lebadi e khangdare BJP activity later heradi. My answer would be the Honorable Chief Minister Mr. Biren kari BJP party ki activity later maga CM oibra. Phone call amana government ki policy hongdok hongjin to wa yaba party edu kari activity ma khoi leibage naharon group amakhakta aduna recommend to raga or ani khaktang hairage aduna recommend to raga ticket pibase BJP party si naharon ga samna duna leiba party ra.
As part of security measures ahead of the upcoming Lok Sabha polls and in the wake of recent escape of leader of KCP Nando group faction T.H. Nando, Imphal West Commando team conducted cordon and search operations in Thangal Bazar area this morning. The team under the supervision of additional SP Operation Imphal West Police AG Sharma conducted search operations at Major Khul, Delhi Motors, MG Avenue and from Jalal to Kuyathong from 7:50 a.m. to 8:40 a.m. verifying altogether 512 individuals. 21 individuals without proper identification proofs were picked up and handed over to City Police Station for further verification. The team also carried out cordon and search operation at Alugali and Ngari Gali from 4:05 to 5:30 this afternoon. A total of 690 individuals were verified and 27 individuals without proper identification proofs were handed over to City Police Station for further verification. A special commando team under the supervision of SP Imphal East Police Jogesh Chandra Howbijam IPS also conducted cordon and search operations at Nongshum village under Sagolmang Police Station in Imphal East District this morning. The team under the command of additional SP Operation Imphal East Police T.H. Krishna Tombi carried out search operations from 5:15 a.m. to 6:45 a.m. verifying altogether 95 individuals. 2 non-residents and 3 bailed out individuals were picked up during the operation. Acting on a tip-off, a team of narcotics and affairs of border NAB apprehended 2 men with 2 kilograms of heroin powder. The miscreants are identified as Muhammad Azad Khan, 45 years, son of late Nasimuddin from Moijing, Thongjau, Thoubal, and Abdul Moor, 58 years, son of late Raja from Yaripok, Ningthongnai, Imphal East District. According to Impact News sources, the 2 miscreants were caught during a frisking operation conducted in front of Electricity Department at Thoubal Athokpam. Legal actions have proceeded against the culprits. Three Rohingyas detained in Tejpur jail since the last 6 years for entering Assam illegally were released to Myanmarese authorities today. A police team, including women personnel led by DSP of Sonitpur district in Assam, Sadar Ali, brought the 3 Rohingyas belonging to a same family at Moreh. Moreh police team then handed over the 3 extradites at Myanmar Immigration Office at Indo-Myanmar Friendship Gate number 1. The 3 Rohingyas are identified as Imran Hussain, 55 years, his 22-year-old son and an 18-year-old daughter. Media persons could not get further details on them nor take any picture or video as DSP Sadar prevented them following orders from the higher authority. It may be mentioned that 5 members of the same family were handed over to Myanmar's authority in the early part of January this year. Unknown miscreants have set ablaze government-aided Salungpham High School located at Salungpham Kang Thok Chau under Hero Police Station of Thoubal district in the wee hours today. 7 rooms including administrative block of the school were gutted down by the mysterious fire. Speaking to media, headmaster of the school Puritchabam Tomba said the fire incident at the L-shaped school facing northwest occurred around 1:30 a.m. today. He said 2 school office rooms, 1 library, 1 school go down, 2 classrooms, 32 pairs of bench and desk, science laboratory equipments, computer sets and school administrative block storing many documents and files were gutted down by the fire, bringing immense loss to school property worth around 20 to 30 lakh rupees. The headmaster recalled that around 2 years ago, some unknown miscreants stole computer sets and microphones from the school. He said an FIR will be lodged soon to start police investigation into the incident. It may be mentioned that fire tender services of Thoubal and Yaripok rushed at the spot and reduced the fire from spreading further. Meanwhile, Democratic Students Alliance of Manipur Desam has strongly condemned setting ablaze of government-aided Salungpham High School. Speaking to media at Desam office in Sagolban today, Desam Secretary General Sital Oinam condemned the incident as unfortunate for student community and termed it as similar to burning of a student's head. He urged the government to award befitted punishments to the miscreants. The Secretary General also drew the attention of the Education Minister to provide adequate infrastructure to save career life of students of the school.
Tungi Yumbiran Rekadriba, Mahirushing Asigi, Koglian, May Tavanena, the Samna Lowe, Tam Tiraba, Tokosida, Senariba Singasi, Marine Nevasina, Atumatam that Tiduoga, Hunaisida, Quaidiki Sawa, punishment, Dandia to Pigadum Hana, the Samna Marina, Kunimaki Puning Sinjari, School Asigi, Tadu Kraba, Room Latraba, Glassing Asigi, Award Pressing Asi, Atumatam da, Education Minister na, arrangement Tobiduna, Mahirushing Asigi, Career Manganaba, Atumatam da, arrangement Tobigadumani, Masuguma Pataba, Tabakasida, Senariba Kudimak, Pabada. Amadi Dandi Pibada, Lamdam Adungi Miamnasu, Mating Pangbibagalona, Education Minister, Ahen Bapuning Sangduna, Tam Chiraba, Mahik Singasi, Padopada, Tumatam, the Tabak Lokalakani, Habit Hazaba, Tamagalona, Tabak Lokalakaduni, Habaduma, Tamzari.
Joint Students Coordination Committee JSCC, a conglomerate of AMSU, MSF, KSA and SUK, along with 4 women organizations banned Kai by NingTB and NingTB Nagamapal from organizing any social events in the backdrop of the recent infamous Utlo incident. It may be recalled that a party attended by film stars, models and youths at MBS Farm in Utlo Awang Laikai on March 22 was busted by the local residents as obscene, following which AMSU had demanded those who attended the party to come at AMSU headquarters within 3 days to confess. The JSCC and the 4 women organizations, namely Poire Lemerol Maira Paibi, Apunba Manipur Kanglam May Amkil and Titwa, held a press meet in this regard at AMSU headquarters this afternoon. Speaking in the press meet, JSCC spokesperson Ngariyanbam Milan condemns the incident carried out in the name of entertainment as degrading the society. He mentioned that the JSCC and the 4 women organizations held a meeting with CEO of Kai by NingTB, Sylvia Ngairangbam, and her mother Bimolata, who is the owner of NingTB Nagamapal, regarding the incident, and they have agreed to the terms and conditions of the JSCC. Milan demanded all those involved in the party to come forward and confess. He also urged government to look into holding of music concerts and DJ events in the state.
Lamchatta di moral orakna bu honarabada chauba mating pangiba sigumba event ase sinbagi damakta kai vai NingTB amadi NingTB Nagamapal ase hariba sigumba events sing loina na social events amata matam chupagi oina sinba yadaba yahandaba loinana hariba wafam asi organization form ani sigi khogi proprietor ngairambam bimolata ningthibi gi proprietor aduga ngairambam Sylvia kai gi proprietor ani ga punna khoi malup sing mahilup sing ga wakal taminara kana makhoina su sinjar roi habagi wafam adu thamgare event adu da saruk yakhiba punamak nupa nupi punamak akhogi malup mari mari mahilup mari ga punna ngasi dagi hawraga numi humni gi manung da khoi ga wakal taminana ba unana bagi mikup lobiyo masidai sida lumna lawdadana unabagi matam se lobi daba targa maduda laipak miyamna pirakpa wayelda masa masana lawjagadabani.
Attending a press meet, President of Poirei Lemarol Maira Paibi Apunba Manipur Imam M. Chobi condemns the police for arresting innocent residents of Utlo instead of arresting those present in the party. She demanded relevant authority to arrest those involved in the party at the earliest.
Oktabi sing du di padraga na kasuna taba angang sing du warak wate mera pabi sing amadi miam na haugi bo maduda yawba gari thugai na thabiri ba police officer du cho koi masak khangni leba ku mai waraba ivilisina sum chogolaga chenari ba mi sing ni khangde aduga police akoi gi sarkar sida minister na ngasi bauta akoi adu lokhakani akoi adu tawni haiba wafam am ta palakta ba sidu akoi peda ba ma awe.
Secretary of Women Against Crimes WAC Robita Lema credited non-occurrence of unwanted incidents during Thabal Chongba events in the recent Yaosheng festival on the restrictions imposed by WAC. Speaking to media at WAC office in Kanchipur today, Robita thanked women folks in every locality for extending solidarity to WAC's initiative, making it successful. She also strongly condemns the recent murder of a 15-year-old teenage girl allegedly by a married man, and also termed the recent infamous Utlo incident of March 22 as unfortunate. She appeals to unite in preventing such unwanted incidents in the future.
Thabal yauribra kaida lei habadu duna thabal jina maram waraga nupi masa ama thabal mafam dai kauthoga dai thabal da khangna banu pana kauthoga rep tau biramba dai ding hundok biram phatta thabak amata nupa singna su tawdre nupi singna su section minare masima khoi yam nungai jai aduga masigi credit asi khoi gi Manipur sintongna leiba Maira Paibi mandi club ta khoi pijari ma.
Governor Dr. Nach Mahabtullah launched a 3-day Manipur International Symposium on Dance and Music at Centenary Hall of Manipur University today. The event was jointly organized by Indian Council for Cultural Relations, ICCR, Regional Office Shillong, Department of Dance and Music, Manipur University, and Manipur University of Culture. Panel discussion, lecture cum demonstration of dance and music will be held during the 3-day event. Speaking in the event, Governor Dr. Nach Mahabtullah stated that the symposium will bring closeness and enhance cultural exchange among the participating artists. She said such interaction will arise creativity. Concluding program of the event will be held at MSFDS Palace Compound on March 30. Now moving ahead, it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring you news on outburst at PHC Nongpok Sekmai by irate locals demanding night services. Keep watching Impact News. Welcome back after the break. You're watching Primetime English News. Irate locals briefly sealed PHC Nongpok Sekmai against lack of night services at the health center. Local Maira Paibi's Nisa Nongpok Sekmai and Socialist Students Union of Manipur SSUM jointly carried out the protest. Speaking to media, SSUM Secretary General Bhushan Longjam highlighted the plights facing the local residents due to lack of medical night services at the health center. The sealed PHC was reportedly opened upon instruction by a minister from the constituency, which infuriated the protesting local residents. Police team took swift actions on time and controls the mob to prevent any untoward incident. Following assurances from CMO Thaubal to fill up the lacking infrastructure at the PHC along with initiation of night services, the pacified locals finally withdrew their agitation. Work charge and muster roll employees of Water Resources Department Zone 4 Bishnupur urged the government to take actions against Executive Engineer K. Ganeshwar for holding back their salary. Speaking to media at the department today, muster roll employee R.K. Dhiren stated that they have been demanding to release their 13 months due salary. He claimed that government transferred 7-month allowances for the first phase into UCO bank account of the zonal executive engineer. He alleged the executive engineer of keeping back the fund without transferring it into respective bank accounts of the employees.
Akogi maski tang tratrukta election thoe adu ngasi tang kunipan yaure haujibak tolop pibidere kisu pitok piu masi masana tobon thoba thabak ne habanida asin mamangda akoina khoyatung da darna kaya tawduna akogi department kunje apun moina tawrkanda masi loina manipur gi department atai di loina kunji phanga akogi fcd 4 sida phangda leirabane mari leinaba akogi simjana lokhot pi ge habra Minister Singna Lokot Excel.
All Manipur Minor Irrigation Department Employees Association has withdrawn its agitation, which began on March 26 in demand for release of 8-month ROP 6 pay arrears for work charge employees following a request from Secretary and Chief Engineer of the Minor Irrigation Department to wait until the month of April. Eternal Life Church International ELCI, in collaboration with the Department of Psychiatry RIMS, began two-day seminar on abstinence possible, a holistic approach to intervene alcohol and drug dependence. The seminar held at New Lambuland Baptist Church, New Chekon, Imphal, was launched in relation to ELCI's 9th Foundation Day. On the first day of the seminar today, consultant of Catholic Medical College, Professor M. Akshaya Kumar, senior pastor of Eternal Life Church International, Reverend Dr. S. Lalpi Vaifei, and Associate Professor of the Department of Psychiatry RIMS, Dr. S. Gogendra, spoke on the topics behavioral modification from alcoholic to pastor and pharmacotherapy in OSD, respectively.
Alcohol and drug dependence ta leiriba adugum citizens sing sikarmaina khoina mokoi recovery to yagani haibagi holistic approach hoina sinaga dabase pharmacological psychological and spiritual gi ahum masigi apunba akoi saruk yaraga chatminaraga rehab center director oiba alcoholic tigi pastor olakraba adugum recovery citizens singna mokoi gi life testimony ga loinana isa chaba amadi khunai se leiriba akoi gi tungan ba drug addiction asi recover to bagi pamai ama oina masi paikhatna bagi damak sensitize to na bagi damak church leader community leaders professional social worker amadi ngasi rehab center degi functioning miyam ama laga asigi 2 days program asida punna akoi saruk yaminarga ngasi degi apunba khompham amada holistic approach ta nisa chaba singa se praibo moi se recover to ba yage habagi pamai ama thibagi khongthang ahan boina koi
Coalition Against Drugs and Alcohol, CADA, organized an academic awareness program on the negative impact of drugs and intoxicants upon students at Master Sankey English School, Irilbung Bazar in Imphal East District. CADA members also presented a copy of CADA's tri-monthly journal, Health for Future, to the school authority on the occasion. One-day awareness program on financial inclusion was held at Juvenile Club of Sagolban Tera Sapamleka, Imphal West today. The Ministry of Electronics and Transformation Technology, Government of India, held the program following selection of the area as a digital village. Senior Manager of HDFC Bank, R.K. Priyogopal, and eminent resource persons stressed on financial inclusion in the event. Lamfelpat branch of HDF Bank was opened at Uripok Mayailekai today. Circle Head of HDFC Bank, Ambarish Kaushal, RIMS Director Dr. A. Shanta, and Mission Director of NHM Manipur Dr. S. Manikanta attended the inaugural ceremony. Now the sports news. Creating history, Haubam Bhushan will be the first tennis player from Manipur to participate in Junior Wimbledon Tennis Championship 2019 to be held in England. Haubam Bhushan, a student of class 9 at Kendriya Vidyalaya School, Lamfelpat, is the son of H. Jayanta and Ratna Mayengbam from Uripok Sorbonne Thingel. He fetched championship titles in both 64th National School Games Under 14 Boys Tennis Championship 2019 and 26th Under 16 Boys All India Ranking National Series 2019 organized by Navi Mumbai Sports Association under the aegis of All India Tennis Association in Mumbai. He also took part in Roads to Wimbledon Junior Master Tennis Championship competed by top 16 Indian tennis players held at the grass court of Chandigarh Club Sector 1 organized by Chandigarh Lawn Tennis Association from March 11 to 16. Haubam Bhushan was adjudged as India's rank 5 and Ayushman Arjeria was adjudged as India's rank 1 in the championship, and they have qualified to participate in the world acclaimed Junior Wimbledon Tennis Championship to be hosted by England this year. Haubam Bhushan started practicing tennis from NIS Grade A coaches Yambem Lilenji and Toijam Brojan. Many budding tennis players are being trained by the two coaches who are putting out relentless efforts to produce good tennis players from Manipur.
ꯑꯩꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅ ꯍꯧꯖꯔꯛꯄꯁꯦ 2014ꯗꯒꯤꯅꯦ ꯑꯩ ꯆꯍꯤ 9 ꯁꯨꯕ ꯀꯥꯟꯗ ꯑꯩ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯗ꯭ꯔꯤ ꯃꯃꯥꯡꯗ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯕꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯇꯟ ꯀꯩꯀꯥꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯖꯔꯝꯃꯦ ꯗꯦꯝ ꯀꯣꯂꯦꯖꯇ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯗꯧꯒꯤ ꯏꯌꯥꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯍꯥꯟꯅ ꯇꯦꯅꯤꯁ ꯁꯥꯟꯅꯖꯔꯝꯕ ꯃꯥꯅ ꯄꯨꯁꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯈꯤꯕꯅꯦ ꯁꯣꯝꯗ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯩ ꯃꯥ ꯄꯨꯁꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯇ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯕꯦꯗꯃꯤꯟꯇꯟꯒ ꯈꯔ ꯑꯗꯨꯝ ꯃꯥꯟꯅꯕꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗꯁꯨ ꯄꯥꯝꯈꯤꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯄꯥꯝꯕꯁꯦ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯊꯥ 3 ꯈꯤꯇ ꯁꯨꯗ꯭ꯔꯤꯉꯩꯗ ꯑꯩꯁꯦ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯃ ꯌꯥꯎꯕ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤꯗ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯀꯥꯕ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯊꯥꯔꯠꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯖꯔꯛꯄ ꯑꯃ ꯐꯥꯎꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯉꯁꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯕꯨ ꯌꯧꯖꯔꯛꯏꯁꯦ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯐꯦꯃꯤꯂꯤ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯖꯥ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯀꯣꯂꯤꯛꯁ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯒꯤ ꯑꯦꯁꯣꯁꯤꯌꯦꯁꯟꯒꯤ ꯁꯤꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯑꯩꯒꯤ ꯃꯇꯦꯡ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯄꯥꯡꯕꯤꯈꯤ ꯑꯗꯩ ꯁꯄꯣꯔꯠꯁꯨ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯇꯧꯕꯤꯈꯤ
ꯏꯟꯇꯔꯅꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯂꯦꯠꯐꯣꯝꯗ ꯈ꯭ꯋꯥꯏꯗꯒꯤ ꯀꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯇꯥꯔꯦ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯦꯁꯤꯌꯦꯜ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯈꯟꯅꯕ ꯒꯦꯝꯅꯦ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗꯗꯤ ꯈꯤꯇꯪ ꯏꯋꯥꯠ ꯋꯥꯠꯄꯗꯧꯅꯗꯤ ꯎꯏ ꯃꯔꯝꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯒꯤꯅꯣ ꯍꯥꯏꯔꯒ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯎꯔꯤꯁꯦ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯆꯪꯕꯒꯤ ꯋꯥꯈꯜꯗ ꯈꯟꯕ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯕꯗꯤ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯆꯪꯁꯅꯨ ꯃꯤꯁꯦ ꯐꯥꯎꯕꯨ ꯐꯥꯎꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯟꯁꯔꯁꯤꯞ ꯂꯥꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯟꯁꯔꯁꯤꯞꯁꯦ ꯋꯥꯟꯁ ꯐꯪ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯃꯉꯣꯟꯗ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯆꯪꯕꯗꯣ ꯐꯅꯌꯥꯝ ꯔꯤꯀꯣꯚꯔ ꯇꯧꯕ ꯉꯝꯃꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯒꯤꯗꯤ ꯃꯥꯁꯦ ꯏꯂꯤꯠ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯗ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯅꯦꯜ ꯂꯦꯚꯦꯜꯗ ꯆꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯒꯗꯤ ꯆꯪꯈ꯭ꯔꯤꯕ ꯄꯩꯁꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯗꯣ ꯂꯣꯏꯅꯃꯛ ꯍꯟꯖꯜꯂꯛꯀꯅꯤ ꯁꯤꯁꯦ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯐꯦꯁꯟ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯀꯨꯝꯊꯕ ꯃꯇꯝꯗ ꯂꯣꯟ ꯇꯦꯅꯤꯁꯁꯦ ꯀꯩꯒꯨꯝꯕ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯐꯥꯎꯈꯤ ꯇꯥꯔꯗꯤ ꯀꯩꯝꯇ ꯃꯥꯡꯅꯤꯡꯉꯥꯏ ꯂꯩꯇꯦꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯍꯥꯏꯖꯅꯤꯡꯉꯤ.
Now before we end, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Chief Electoral Officer Manipur says altogether 19,59,429 individuals are eligible voters in Manipur for ensuing 17th Lok Sabha polls. Ministry of Home Affairs deploys 90 company of Central Armed Police Forces for ensuing Lok Sabha polls in Manipur. All women security personnel in 2 assembly constituencies. Political parties kick-start election campaigns to woo voters for upcoming 17th Lok Sabha election. Unknown miscreants set ablaze government-aided Salungpham High School at Salungpham Kang Thok Chau of Thoubal district in the wee hours. 7 rooms gutted down. And young Haubam Bhushan creates history by becoming first tennis player of Manipur to qualify for upcoming Junior Wimbledon Tennis Championship 2019 to be held in England.